So I'm not doing nothing crazy with this build. This is just going to be a standard straight build. Painting, normal painting. But I am running into a little bit of an issue with one specific color. Let's review what we have here. So we have, clearly this is a, this is a real gray which has two-tone colors on it. So we're going to cover those two-tone colors right now on this, and I have the appropriate colors. So we have the weaponry, and the body is white, which, well, weaponry says white 100%, while the body is a light gray part or a gray part. Doesn't make any sense. But it says here that a portion of the body is 100% white with a small dose of gray, while the other gray white part is 95% white, 5% gray, and a tad of blue. You can pretty much see it. I'm going to zoom in. You can pretty much see the difference, like here, and there, and there, and that area there. And we have the parts here around the feet, the back skirt. There's a gray part there, which is shown through there, I believe. But then I see this part here, which is identical to that. The forehead is the other tone right there. So interesting. Only two parts of the arm, 2 parts of the shoulder, waist unit. Sorry, the front and back skirt, not the side skirts. And then the bottom part of the leg and the back part of the leg. Alright, so that's interesting. So we're going to be painting the entire kit cool white. I'm not doing this configuration thing, so that's part of that. The other parts that are a different color tone, I'm going to be using the MS white, which again we talked about the fact that it is a different tone here. What I'm going to probably do is to maybe bring it out more or highlight it more, is I may prime the white parts, the regular gray primer that I have here, and then with the other parts I'm going to probably use a darker tone, like maybe black or charcoal gray, and then paint it right over that to darken it up. Or I may just leave it the way it is and see how that works. Been thinking about doing a test, don't know yet. We're going to figure that out. The red parts I'm going to be using Herman Red. Very few red parts here. Basically the parts of the shield has, I think, are the missile pods, the rockets on the bazooka, and then you have the chest, the waist, the skirt, part of the head. I thought the feet was red, but I was wrong. Sensor and the sensors on the head and the chest. I have this part here that's going to be pretty much easy to paint. The yellow parts, I'm going to use number 3 Mr. Gundam color yellow for that. Now, the parts of the chest, the backpack, the side skirt, the side calf armor, the feet, and I believe this part here, and maybe the part in the actual portion of the hands. I don't have navy blue. The one blue paint that I wish I had. I have too many of. I have many of regular blue, light blue, metallic blue, character blue, blue, but not navy. I think what I'm gonna probably do, I'm gonna take Titan's Blue 1, which technically speaking is not blue. But I'm going to do an experiment where I'm going to probably take regular blue, number 5, and do a mixture and see if I can get close to this, or maybe even better. I don't mind if it's a little, you know, if this is a little darker. An idea would be to paint all these blue parts black and then paint this over. That would be a good idea, but I think I'm going to try the mixture idea and see if that works. But also at the same time, I'm going to use this for the inner frame. But I have a feeling that hopefully it doesn't... actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do the inner frame for this. I think instead... I mean, I do want to bring out the gray a bit. And since I've already used the Titan's Blue 1 on an inner frame from the Barbatos, I'm going to use Zeonic Gray. That should be fine for the inner frame. I was originally going to use gunmetal, but maybe that's not a good idea. So that's pretty much the assembly of the painting of this kit. The rest is basically almost the same thing. Now there is no color guide. There is a color guide here. The problem is though, it's not in color, so you can't use that as a visual reference. Not to mention the fact that you don't have no pictures here that will show you. You're gonna probably have to eyeball it. I can always pull reference online and figure it out, but I have a feeling it's going to be the same tone, same color for the blue, same color for the white, maybe a tone here for the gray. That's something that I'll have to review and see if that works. If that works for me. This is not going to be a long video. Hopefully I'll get this done before the holidays so everybody can see this, and we're definitely going to have fun building this very, very beautiful looking kit. With that being said, let me stop talking and let us begin building real grade Nu Gundam HWS. Sure, a lot of parts here that make up a real grade Nu Gundam version, HWS version. I was about to say Nu Gundam version Kotoki. I'm thinking of the Wing Gundam EW, Wing Gundam 0 EW Master Grade that I was hoping to get this year, or you know, hopefully before December kicked in. But for whatever strange reason, things got a little backed up. But yeah, I have that ready for that's going to be for January. Hopefully I can get it done for January. This is actually really neat parts here. Look at that. That's the parts for the bazooka, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, so I went online on eBay and I found the water slide decals for this kit, but I found two versions of it. And I'm sorry I don't have it here with me, or I can show you which brand it is. But I'm trying to figure out which brand is better. I'll display them later on. But for right now, let's get this all out and about. There's a lot of trays. I may end up calling an audible here and not painting the blue parts that I'm more accustomed to, because this is a darker, like a really good dark blue, and the Titan's blue, which I have, may be more keen to this, but it is more flat than it is glossy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I screwed it up. Oh, forget it. We know it's over 20. Alright, with that being said, let's get all these parts onto a tray. Nice. Alright. Here are all the parts here. Here are all the off-white parts, the yellow parts, the red, green, and the pinkish part over there. The darker blue color tone, which pretty much in any light looks almost black. The charcoal grayish tone here. And then of course the solid white colors. I know that I already talked about this, so we do have like 3 different types of whites, which you can barely see it to the naked eye. The yellow is understandable, red is fine, then we have the dark blue, and then we have the gray. So there's only 1 tone of gray. I had to be very careful with cutting these off, especially here. There are undergates, so it's going to take me some time to clean up all that. I mixed up a lot of the parts here, especially the ones from the HWS. So they're all here, including the parts here. Yellow feels a little soft, almost not too much though, but it's good. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work for me to clean up, especially, well, I think the most important parts is going to be cleaning up would be the armor parts, because those are where a lot of the parts sticking out, and making sure that does nice and neat. But I think what I'm going to do right now is concentrate on the inner frame parts, because I'm going to build the inner frame so we could see this all together, how big it is. I didn't build the inner frame from the previous build, so we're going to do it this way first so we can see how it looks like and go from there. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work here. Didn't realize, well, you know, yeah, this is a real grade, of course. And real grade has a ton of parts. But hopefully by the end, you know, hopefully I get this done before Christmas. That's my goal. And if not, that's okay. We'll get it done before New Year's. But it'll be done this year. That's a definite. Alright? So let me begin cleaning up and everything, and then begin the assembly process of the inner frame.